I don't have anything to wear. Brett's got all this stuff.
Yeah. But though, Pat, the first few things I got when I was 9 years old, that doesn't work, obviously. So, but I still have them. They're somewhere.
So, folks, what an end to this week. My God, we lost Ozzy, arguably, like I've said the other day, the Elvis of my generation. He was like an Elvis to me. And then the horrifying news that Hulk Hogan died. It's like, come on.
Yeah.
All these figures from my youth are just going.
I don't know when we've talked over the last few weeks. So from all the podcasts, the wrestling podcasts I listened to, like he was in the public a lot promoting the beer and doing other things. And all of a sudden he wasn't. And a lot of people are saying, there's some health things going on. And he didn't even go out there and like say anything himself. So something was up. And then lo and behold, weeks later?
Yeah, I saw the post his wife put up on Instagram and said he was battling some health issues the past few weeks. So something was up.
He went through a lot. He's in a lot of pain, man. That move, people could say it's fake, but gravity isn't fake. You know what I mean?
No, I mean,
it's predetermined. The best word to say it's predetermined. I think that's the best way to say it.
Yeah, I mean, that stuff hurts. Like I said, a good friend of mine was semi-pro wrestler. I think I've told you about it before, and he's got all sorts of stuff. He had tons of surgeries and everything because it's fake to the point where it's decided. But you do throw your ass around and get the shit kicked out if you know.
Oh God, yeah, it's he did the leg drop. You're landing on your tailbone, and when you're doing that, for how many years he did that? Probably over 300 times a year. I think after a while something's going to happen. So
yeah, it's just it's just a shame. It's just I'm getting older. And, I'm just seeing like my heroes from my youth, they're starting to fade away. And it's just, man, I'm waiting for somebody from Kiss to go. And that's really going to kill me. I mean, Ozzy really, that one hurt. I'm not going to kid. I told when we did, for those that don't know, we did a Ozzy tribute stream on Wednesday night. And when I had the news, I was just sitting in my car tearing up because I'm sorry, man. I was always been a big Ozzy fan, a huge Sabbath fan for over 40 some odd years. And he's always been here. And it's just odd that he's not here. And now then Hogan, it's like, what? I mean, Brett just sent me the Hogan beers when we did one of the beer tasting and everything. It's just like, would have been the last person I would have thought that was going to check out this soon.
And Pat, it kind of goes, I hate to say, I don't want to say full circle, but my brother Mark, who you met, he's 7 years older than me. Just like Halloween, he got me into Halloween. He got me into wrestling. So he took me, when WWF back in the late 80s and 90s, they would come every month. It was once a month. And it was pretty affordable to go to back then. So there's probably 3 or 4 years we went every month. And God, I can't count how many times I saw Hulk Hogan wrestle. It was shit.
And as a kid, I mean, I remember seeing Rocky 3 in the theaters and seeing him, Thunderlips, and then following him when he became, huge with wrestling, WrestleMania 1. And I mean, he pretty much put wrestling on the map. I really don't think there's anybody that put it on the map like he did.
No, with Vince McMahon couldn't do it without Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan couldn't do it without Vince McMahon. And look at the pop culture, the WrestleMania.
Yep. And I remember when he became a heel too, because everybody loved him. Then remember he was a heel for a little while.
Pat, when he did the NWO thing, and that was like the Monday Night Wars, WCW versus the NW or WCW versus WWE. I was in high school for that, and kids are my age that didn't watch wrestling were watching wrestling. Wrestling got really big at that time.
Yeah, it was me. I remember in the infancy of pay-per-view, and I remember renting the first couple of WrestleManias. It was an event, and back in the day when you had Lou Albano and I remember when Cyndi Lauper came because Lou Albano was in her video.
The Rock and Wrestling, you probably remember that.
Yeah. He basically turned it into like a celebrity thing because it really wasn't before that. Because I used to watch wrestling on Saturdays. And like I said, I go back to the days of Bob Backlund and Bruno Sammartino. And I remember watching Georgie Animal Steel and the Wild Samoans, and what the hell was the one manager, the Grand Wizard, like all those guys back in the day. And it was popular, but until he came along, he blew.
And we have our group chat with plenty of our friends here in the chat. Obviously, every once in a while, maybe it's like Cody or I, or even Jeff, and we wrestling comes off topic. But even if you don't watch wrestling, everybody knows who Hulk Hogan is.
Oh,
it's just
yeah. He's just,
or was.
There's some wrestlers that we may know, but they're not globally known. Hogan was known everywhere, all over the world.
Did you know he was a bass player? He wasn't maybe he was a guitar. I thought he was a bass player.
He played guitar. Yeah. He may have played bass too, but yeah, he was a guitar player.
And he got trained by Henry Matsuda, Japanese trainer. He if you ever heard the story, he went to go get trained. The guy broke his leg the first day, thinking, yeah, we'll see if he comes back. Healed, came back, and he knew he was tough enough to do it. So
wow,
it's kind of wild, right?
Unreal. We got some people hanging tonight. We got some Hogan.
Yeah, let's say hi.
Let's scroll back and see who's here and hanging out with us tonight. Hey, Matthew, what's up? Unfortunately, I didn't grow up in the Hulk Hogan era, so I don't really remember any matches of his aside from The Rock versus Hogan and seeing clips of when Hogan lifted Andre the Giant. I remember watching that live. I don't know how he lifted him up. Holy shit. That was crazy when he lifted him up.
Yeah, and if Andre, that was his first time wrestling for a good year or two. And Andre, that was after he filmed Princess Bride. And he had a rough time filming that movie because of his physical ailments. His back was shot.
Mm-hmm.
Andre's back then. So, yeah. Whew.
Michael says, in life, Terry Malay was a lying racist piece of shit, but Hogan was had a hell of a following, and synonymous with pro wrestling. Well, I mean, hey, everybody's got their things they
he got caught. He got caught.
Yeah. A lot of celebrities, they just don't get caught. He got caught.
Yeah, and him obviously that being friends with that disc jockey, that Bubba the Love Sponge, and the guy's filming him, Hogan having sex with his wife, like Bubba's wife. Yeah. It's like,
I got that guy, Bubba the Love Sponge. Holy shit.
Well, and he was the topic with all this too, because the last few weeks saying Hogan's on his deathbed. It's just some real weird reporting.
It's just crazy stuff. Hey, Davey. Many young boys in the 80s had a Hulk Hogan bandana and multiple Hulk Hogan LJN figures. Well, Brett's got some pictures of him with Hogan I'm going to show in a bit, and some signed stuff from Hogan, which doubled in value, unfortunately. I mean, unfortunately, because he's gone now.
Yeah.
You have a lot more stuff, like other figures and stuff?
I do. I got a break. I might grab the one I got off my wall. I've got a few. The picture I sent of you that we'll show with the wall of the pictures and some of the figures, like you can't really, the one there is signed. It's the one you'll see in that first picture I sent you when I met him. God, going back and finding that stuff too, Pat, I'm like, I don't remember. That was like weeks before I got married too.
Oh, really?
That was leading up to Rob Zombie's Halloween too.
Oh, we love Rob Zombie's Halloween too.
Oh boy, we do.
Jordan says, I should have added the time when Booker T called Hogan the N word into my video from earlier today. Yeah, Jordan, put the
Did you watch his video? Jordan did great. Yes.
I didn't get a chance to watch it. I saw that. So you posted that you did it, and I was outside because I'm leaving for a vacation tomorrow. So we were outside cleaning the trailer, getting everything ready. But I saw you did it, so I'll have to check it out later. But throw a link to your channel. Everybody go check it out. He did a Hogan tribute video. And
as we've become friends with Jordan, I learned something about Jordan I didn't know, that his all-time favorite's my all-time favorite, but that's probably a lot of people's all-time favorite. But he'll get a kick out of that framed picture, that last picture I sent.
Yep. I know what you're talking about because I saw the picture. Yep.
Because they never really wrestled in a singles match. But yeah.
Macho Man Randy Savage versus Hulk Hogan is another favorite feud of King Matthew.
King Matthew, the mega powers explode.
Halloween, what's up? Literally cried like a baby in the SmackDown tribute. Yeah, it's just... This one came out of nowhere. I mean, Ozzy, you knew he was sick. It was really just a matter of time. But nobody expected it to be that quick after that tribute show. But I don't think anybody was expecting this to happen to Hogan. I didn't even know he was sick, truth be told.
And I had no idea, Pat, and you probably remember there was a tag team in the 80s called Demolition Axe and Smash. Mm-hmm. They had their face paint and everything. Yeah, I know they have a podcast. I don't know. I don't think it's been going that long, but the one show in 1989, the Survivor Series, they were a tag team, a 4-on-4 tag team match with Hulk Hogan and Jake the Snake Roberts. And they were talking about being a big team together. And Jake the Snake, they tried to bring not like the regular Python, but their animal, their special prop animal guy, caretaker, tried to give them a big anaconda type snake. And it got so nasty in the back. They're like, oh, that snake's not coming out. So
Davey says Brett's looking awesome. Yeah, he went all out.
Yes, Davey.
Pulled out all the Hulkamania stuff. Yeah, exactly. It's pretty determined. Yeah, they get hurt. It's definitely, hurt, but yeah, it's all, hey, you're gonna win, you're not gonna win, you're gonna be the bad guy this time, you're gonna be the good guy.
Yes. Gravity isn't fake.
Yeah, it's definitely not.
Yes, thank you guys. There's plenty more, button. But this is the stuff that fits probably the closest to me.
Yeah, folks, hit that like button. Let's get some likes in there.
Hey, my wife brought up something that I totally forgot. When she was sick, Pat, they came out with like a Hulk Hogan breast cancer awareness bandana. And
really?
I totally forgot I got that for it. So it's like a black and pink one. Yeah.
Oh wow, that's pretty. That's cool as hell.
So she got it out. She'll have it on this weekend whenever we're running around this weekend.
Nice.
So, yeah.
George is drinking his beer tonight.
Yeah. It's Pat. It's just like if you could drink a domestic light beer, right? That's what it is, really.
I liked it. It was a good tasting beer. Sometimes these celebrity beers aren't that great. Like the Rush beer is pretty good. The Megadeth beer was good. I love Iron Maiden, one of my favorite bands, but the beer sucks.
The beers suck. They're IPA, and they're IPAs too.
I didn't like them at all. I even bought it again within the last year just to give it another shot, and I'm like, nope, still don't like it.
Yeah, and you know what too? It proved with Hulk Hogan, like a lot of people nowadays, it's not all about being talented in the ring. It's about just getting that electricity, the fans just getting all into it. You know what? I didn't notice if Ronnie and Blake did something. I'm sure they did, or maybe they're not a video, but on social media, did you see anything? Maybe
I didn't.
I know Ronnie's not on there, but Blake might have. But I should go take a look because I'm sure they got to be devastated because they were big.
They were big Hogan guys. Hogan's death hurt Matthew just as bad as Scott Hall's death did a few years ago.
Scott Hall's was rough too. Honestly, Pat, Hogan's was rough, but I still, because I meet a lot. I like to meet a lot of these wrestlers over time. The Macho Man's one still hurts. I hate that hurts. But he was so private and he didn't really do anything the last number of years of his life. I was like, man, I just would have loved meeting him because he was probably like one of the first favorite wrestlers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's the brother.
There's the brother.
Glad Marky got to come on, bud.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's hard too with him. It's big part of our life.
Rock and Wrestling, which had all the wrestling stars. I do remember that. Didn't watch it religiously, but I do remember it.
Oh yeah, fun cartoon.
Him and David Johansen both this year, Mr. Nanny alum. Yeah, David Johansen. That's another one that killed me, man.
That's right.
Sucking so bad.
He's the villain, the bad guy in Mr. Nanny, isn't he, Cody? If I remember right, David Johansen.
Yeah, that's one that really hurt. I mean, lost two of my favorite people, like Ozzy, one of my favorite artists, one of my favorite bands, Black Sabbath, and my other favorite band, New York Dolls, and he was the last of them. Now they're all gone. It's just unbelievable.
I know I sent it to my brother. I should have sent it to you. I don't know if you saw TMZ, the Harvey's at the main guy, Harvey, the big guy, the big shot at TMZ. He had a 10-minute interview with Stallone on the phone, a video interview with Stallone, and that was great hearing Stallone talk. And it was just a different side of Stallone. It was very organic and natural. It wasn't like you could tell it was very real to him and talking about it and the experience with Rocky III and getting to know Hulk. So yeah.
Jerry Lawler and Andy Kaufman, pure sentiment. Oh God, the days of Andy Kaufman.
Well, Davey's right about that because that you didn't know if that was real or fake too. That's what that was like, or predetermined. That was pretty legit.
Yeah, David Letterman, Kaufman, you can never tell when he was joking around or because he was just so eccentric.
Well, and that's why you do have a handful of people that think he could still be alive. That's how much Andy Kaufman was something.
Yeah, he was definitely an interesting fellow. The NWO was senior year for Michael.
NWO was end of freshman year into sophomore for me. So
hey James, how you been? Love him or hate him, his impact on wrestling was huge. Wrestling piece, Hulkster, absolutely.
That's a perfect way to say it. You can't discount, you can't discredit him for anything, right? No matter if you feel different about him.
Hulk did a great job at portraying himself in the cameo in Gremlins 2, the new batch. I love when he yells at the Gremlins, ordering them to run. I know. I wish I had time. I was going to do like I did with the Aussie stream. Go pick, cherry pick some of him appearing in movies and some other stuff. But like I said, we were too busy just getting shit ready for camping.
Yeah, you're getting all packed and ready to go. I'm glad you wanted to do this, Pat. Yep. I know we weren't going to originally do something because I know you're getting ready to get busy and.
Well, we were talking about leaving tonight, but I've talked the wife into tomorrow because I didn't want to have to rush and get everything done. So we were doing everything, cleaning everything, getting everything prepped and packing and everything. So, and also we might have a special guest. My cousin might join us tonight.
Cool.
So he's doing something right now, but he said maybe around 10:30 he's get home, and I sent him a link. So maybe he's got a podcast of his own. So
he does, yeah.
So maybe he'll pop on and say hello.
Off topic really quick in the chat. Did anybody watch Happy Gilmore 2 yet? I'm just curious.
That's right.
Yeah.
Is that what you're going to see tonight?
We're going to try to watch it here in a little bit. Yeah. After this here. So.
Oh, that's right. It's streaming. It's on Netflix, right?
On Netflix, baby. Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll put it on tonight in the background.
Didn't pour any Eagle Rare. I'm not going to drive out to the movie theater.
It sucks that in Hogan's last appearance on Raw, he got booed out of the building.
Well, remember when he was supporting Trump, and we don't need to talk politics about it, but that was in California, Pat. It was the first Raw on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
Think about where he's doing it.
I forget it. I can see that.
Yeah, it might have happened in other states, but I think it's especially probably different there.
That's why I tell these celebrities. Rule of thumb, man. Like the old school celebrities had it right. They never talked politics. Never.
Yeah.
Keep it to yourself.
And Harvey asked Stallone about that today. He's like, Hulk was kind of like you. He's got backlash from supporting Trump. He's like, I'm sure you know how that feels, right? He's like, oh yeah. Just left it at that. Harvey's like, okay, next question.
Yep. Many childhoods passed. Yeah, this whole week. My God, we lost Malcolm Jamal Warner. Theo Huxtable died. So I remember the Cosby Show. It's a big part of the '80s when I was in school. He died. Obviously Ozzy, and if you're a fan of like '70s music, Chuck Mangione died.
As you could see the picture you put up above with Hulk, he's got a feather bow on. We had to explain to our kids that we came out to our wedding reception with feather bows, probably because of Hulk Hogan. So we had Lisa and I wore feather boas walking out to our reception. So,
that's hysterical.
Yeah. So there's always some sort of connection with some of this stuff.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, because there's a reason why certain wrestlers became so popular. You gotta be able to entertain. You gotta have some type of charisma. There's something there. Because she's seen so many wrestlers that came and went, and the ones that had it did well. And did he have it.
And Pat, he had there was some negative stuff in the wrestling business too. He was known to be very protective of where his direction of his creative, or where his story was going and where his character was going. Mm-hmm. He was one of the only guys when he was in WCW that had a contract where he had creative control. So he got to, he could always reject something if he didn't like it, and that caused some friction, if we say.
Matthew's kind of surprised Ric Flair outlived Hogan, considering the health problems Rick has gone through. Yet sometimes you look at some people like, look, Ozzy died, for fuck's sake. Keith Richards is still alive.
Yeah, Ric Flair is like the Keith Richards of wrestling, right? That's probably. And Ric Flair I think he's still going through some sort of skin cancer, I think. I forgot. He's going through something. But
Bray Wyatt's death still bothers him 2 years later.
Yeah, Bray. If you don't know Bray Wyatt was, Pat, he's
only 36 at home. Wow, it's way too young.
Yeah, his family's been part of the wrestling business, but one of the last times he was on WWE, he wore a mask that was created by our buddy, the Friday the 13th makeup, directed Night of the Living Dead remake. Tom Savini created his mask. Yeah, pretty cool. Very creepy looking too. I should look up Bray Wyatt, the Fiend. You'll be like, Jesus.
Yeah, Rick Derringer also died back in May. performer of Hogan's Real American theme song. Oh, that he did that? I didn't realize that. Yeah, I mean, this year, like I said, we're only halfway through it, and boy, we're losing some people this year. I mean, for those who don't know who Rick Derringer is, I mean, incredible guitar player, played in the 60s and 70s, and played in so many hits that you probably didn't even realize it was him.
You know, like we've talked about, maybe with like Halloween, or like, you know, I brought it up with Rocky, the music entrance or wrestling entrance music is a big deal, and he was probably one of the first ones that had that was a pretty popular hit for wrestling, popular song. And yeah, and it's catchy too, right? It's, you know, it's 80s, right? But it's catchy.
The movie Stay Tuned. It's also another late wrestler, Lou. Oh, Captain Lou. It's Mr. Rockabano.
Rockabano. Who fought it?
Thank you.
The gas is on in the house. Remember that? Who fought it?
What the hell was Piscopo's last name? And he kept saying it wrong all the time. Remember? I can't think of what the fuck his last name was in Wise Guys. And he just to say, oh, his last name was Dickman. He kept saying, shut up, Dickface. It was always Dickface because his last name was Dickman. Yeah.
The bottom line is, if you guys haven't seen that movie Wise Guys, it's a comedy directed by Brian De Palma. Rare thing for him to do a directing job. And Pat will tell you, they're trying to get in with their mobster boss, right? And they've been contacted by the mobster boss to go bet on the horse for the mobster boss, played by Dan Hedaya, I believe, right? I think that's Dan Hedaya.
Dan Hedaya. That's him.
Yeah, and Captain Lou Albano is like the stiff of the group, and he takes them to go bet on the horse. And Danny DeVito convinces them to bet on the other horse.
Yep, because he kept losing. They felt bad. They had to keep going. They were placing the bets, and he was always losing. So they said, this is the one that's going to win. So instead of putting it on the one he picked, and it finally won,
you
lost all the money.
Just to watch Joe Piscopo's face as the horse is just about ready to win. No! They're trying to run out of the racetrack.
If you guys haven't seen Wise Guys, man, it's a funny movie. There's so many good things there.
Oh God, that's so good. And Harvey Keitel's in that. That's not too known of a movie, right? Like it was theatrical.
It was a theatrical release. I mean, it's not like it was. I mean, it was Brian De Palma, and he had so many hit movies in the 80s, and I don't remember it not doing well. I mean, it wasn't a blockbuster, but I don't know if it. I really would have to look up and see what it did. But it's a funny movie. I mean, then they go to Atlantic City, and the mob, the guy head of the casino, they're tied to the mob is Harvey Keitel.
Yeah. Yeah, remember Captain Lou goes into the racetrack and he's got the pretzels like it is like around his
fingers. One of these fingers.
Give me the tickets.
He was great in that, Mr. Rockabani.
They're all sitting around the table with the boss, looking at the tickets and their big bug eyes.
Good movie, folks. Go watch it. It's really good.
Joe Piscopo, I don't want to call it a lost treasure, but after Saturday Night Live, what did he really do besides his workout stuff?
Yeah, he just did a bunch of steroids and got really huge, and then he just disappeared. I don't know what the hell he's doing now. He says, say what you want about Suburban Commando, but I love that freaking movie. Suburban Commando's fun.
That's fun. The Undertaker's in Suburban Commando.
Yeah. Matthew's saying, I hope Michael J. Fox will be okay considering he's got it pretty bad. I mean, he's also younger. He's also younger than Ozzy, so.
I'm curious if anybody's a fan of Shrinking on Jason Segel, Harrison Ford. He's on this new season. They just got done filming Michael J. Fox, so we'll see how that goes. It might not be too big of a part for all I know, though.
Shrinkage. Prince, aka the Asian action assassin. I like that. Fly high, brother. Take your vitamins, everyone.
I like that. Nice.
Nice. Hey, JG, what's up? Stopping in, even though I'm not a Hogan fan, and no, it's not because of the Trump stuff, just not my style. No, that's cool. Hey,
there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, there's some people that are into. See, like I was really into wrestling all through the 80s and probably a little bit of the 90s. And as I got older, I don't know. It's not that I disliked it. I just was involved in different things or whatever. But I was there at the beginning when Hogan was, blowing everything up, and it was just it's a fun time.
The Iron Sheik, Sheiky Baba.
Oh, the Iron Sheik.
Fuck you, Hulk Hogan.
He was the best, man. Iron Sheik and Sergeant Slaughter, all the shit that used to go on back in the day. That was so much fun.
That idea is worse than that Hollywood blonde jabroni Hulk Hogan.
The jabroni.
He's the one that started that. Then The Rock started using it. Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh, cousin said he just got home, so well, hopefully I'll see him pop up.
Yeah, see him pop up here. See him pop up. So
Well,
yeah,
that's it. Roids kill. That's a lot of things, man. All the roids that those guys do just kills their liver, man, and it just kills their body. So you don't see too many wrestlers living into their 80s.
he testified about it with Vince McMahon, and they're like, nope, Vince didn't force me to do it. I did it.
Oh, look at this. Bill's in the house.
Hey, Bill.
3 of Frankenstein's golden rules: never talk politics, never talk religion, break the ice with music, movies, and TVs. Words. I wholeheartedly agree with you.
I love it, Bill.
50%. No politics, no religion. Don't need any of that stuff. But we do need Bill's hanging out with us tonight, so we do need Bill's intro. There it is.
Fuck the other Everscathe. Fuck you. Sending me this shit.
Sending me this shit.
Oh, and there's neighborino. Let me tell you.
There you go,
brother.
Yeah, Michael messaged me. He was like, "Dude, Hulk Hogan." I was like, "Yeah." Ooh, it's a rough one. It's a rough one.
Oh, did you guys see the Friday 13th and Silent Night, Deadly Night stuff that just dropped from Comic-Con?
I didn't get to see it yet, Davey. I saw some posts about it, but I'm looking forward to checking it out here.
What Comic-Con was this?
San Diego.
The big one?
Yeah. The big one.
The big one.
The big one.
Yeah, Wise Guys mostly a comedy crime movie. It's just so much fun. We have to do that as a watch along one of these days.
Oh, hell yeah. Did you ever go to a WWF event when you were a kid or no?
No, never did. My cousin, well, not the one that's coming on, my other cousin, Ed, who I was going to reach out to too, see if you want to chime in. Because like I said, he's been to WrestleMania, several WrestleManias, a bunch of different wrestlings. He's got a whole like a huge room filled with figures. He follows the podcast and goes to tons of. He's all up in wrestling since forever. I'm
trying to really think because they called them house shows, Pat. Those were the non-televised shows that were when they were in your town, and they always had some decent matches at some of those. God,
Michael's been to 3 WWE shows. Yeah, I wouldn't mind going to one because it'd be a lot of fun. I don't know, just never got around to it. Probably should have went to one of the WrestleManias especially when it was at MetLife Stadium. I should have went.
You know, when we were talking about when he became a heel or a bad guy with the NWO, you know, they had the NWO music, but then later on in WCW, he started coming out the Voodoo Child by Jimi Hendrix. And then when he came back to WWE, he was coming out the Voodoo Child. And then when he went back to Red and Yellow, he was still using Voodoo Child.
Yeah, somebody commented about that. It was like, damn it. Unfortunately, Hogan ruined Voodoo Child for me.
Oh, okay. He, you know what's funny is they talked to Eric Bischoff, who ran WCW at the time. He talked about talking to Jimi Hendrix's daughter to get the the license or the clearance or however he had to pay for it. He says it was like nothing at the time. He's like, it's probably cost millions now to play that if WWE did it or anybody. He said it wasn't even like 6 figures. I was like, really? Damn. The late 90s, you would have thought it would still be a lot more money.
Nice. That's great. The Rock had heart problems recently. Had Triple H had a heart attack. Yeah, well, tell you, man, those steroids. I went to school with a kid that he was about, what the hell was Tommy Armstrong? I think he was about a year or two older than me, and he was okay, in good shape. Played football. He wasn't a big guy. He was kind of short. Summer goes by. We come back to school, and it's like, dude, what the fuck happened? He just got all into him, and his older brother just got into steroids and just got ginormous, and they're both gone. They both died young. Destroyed their livers.
What movie was I watching where they talked about what steroids does? Somebody says, "Oh, it shrinks your balls."
Probably. Chris Green, what's up, man? Greetings, everyone. Huge wrestling fan since the 80s. Sadly, another great loss. Yeah, this was one. I mean, you've heard, like, it's, I don't follow wrestling, you guys do, but I, see the news, and seems like a lot of them were passing in the last however many years.
You hear us in the chat, in the group chats.
Yeah, we talk about it in the chats and stuff. But this was one it just came out of nowhere. I mean, this is like I said, when Ozzy died, it was like the Elvis of my generation. This is like the Elvis of wrestling dying.
I'm trying to think.
Yep, there he is. Joe, love the Hulkster at RNC last year. You hop on, Joe? I sent you the link. Hop on, you mess, did you?
The Hulkster.
First,
Yeah, the Hulkster.
First Kamala at Madison Square Garden in '87. Nice.
Ooh, Kamala, the Ugandan giant.
The Ugandan giant. I remember him.
It was a hot topic recently when the Undertaker retired and started his own podcast, and the when the Undertaker first started when he first started playing that character, it was like the first year, and then he faced Hulk Hogan for the title, and he beat Hogan for it. He tombstoned Hogan onto a tombstone pile driver onto a chair, right? And Hogan's like, "Oh, my neck! He hurt my neck." And they show the video nowadays. He's like, there's like all the space between the chair.
Oh God. Well, who's the one? I didn't see it live because I wasn't watching. Who's the one that was coming down and the things broke and he died?
Owen Hart.
Yeah, that's just absolutely crazy. Live, everybody there. That was just crazy.
Little shocker thing. I saw Owen Hart's last match the night before that happened at the Rosemont Horizon. I saw
that's crazy.
Yeah, his last match.
Hey, Ryan Underwood. There he goes. He knows if it shrinks your balls, it makes your dick look bigger. Is that really a bad thing?
That's a good point, Ryan. Ryan, hope you're doing well, buddy.
And if he hasn't seen Ryan, Ryan does not take steroids, and he's freaking big. He's doing it the natural way. He's looking good.
The Owen thing was just, God, because it happened during the middle of a pay-per-view, right? And then just all the backlash. Oh, they should have stopped the show. Oh.
They didn't stop the show, though, right?
They didn't. They kept on going.
That's not right. They should have stopped the show. That's crazy. Somebody just died. Okay, sweep them up.
Yeah, then the guys, well, you would assume he was dead pretty much there, but supposedly he died after they got him out. But I think he was dead there.
Yeah, you fall like that, and I'm sure probably broke his neck or something. Probably killed him instantly.
Yeah, because he was so well loved too.
Yeah. It's just crazy. Undertaker was always Bill's favorite wrestling showman. It was always a spectacle when he was involved. The biggest props and effects always involved Taker. Yeah, the Undertaker was great because he had that sit up. He had that Meyer sit up.
And where do you think he got it from? He has said that many times.
Yeah.
Damn, Nick Castle helped him get that.
Yeah, seriously.
Always comes full circle, doesn't it, Pat?
Brad Underwood. We have another Underwood in here. What you gonna do, brother, when the Hulkster and the 25-inch pythons run wild on you?
Whoa.
24-inch pythons, man. Oh, yeah, Owen Hart. That's just, yeah. When I heard that, and they're like, "Oh, did you see that?" I said, "I was like, no, I don't want to see somebody die. I don't want to watch it."
No, that's pretty bad.
Jordan trimmed the bush around his deck, and it made it look bigger. Yeah, the landscaping makes if you trim the bushes around your deck, it does make the deck look bigger.
Okay, Jordan and Ryan, they're getting this going. I'm loving it.
It's insane how wrestling fans get mad. Martha Hart doesn't want WWE using footage like, I don't know, her husband died because of a dumb stunt. I get where she's coming from.
I got mixed feelings about all that. It's rough. That's rough, right, Pat? It's a tragedy like that happens. It's like,
yeah. But Brett did send me some pictures. Brett was fortunate enough to meet Hogan. I guess it's 3 times because you have 3 pitches, correct?
3 times, and the last one was just in September. Yeah.
Look at Brady looking all sleek, short hair.
100 pounds ago.
A little bit. Oh God, I look at old pictures and I'm on suicide watch when I look at old pictures of myself.
Yeah, July 10th, 2009. Yeah, that was definitely one of those days you just get when you're in love with you're a fandom of somebody like this, and you're like walking up there. I'm like, oh God, you're just nervous, right?
Oh yeah.
I had the same thing happen when I met Stallone. The same thing happened when I met the Ultimate Warrior. Same thing when I met Stone Cold. Yeah, a lot of these guys. We don't have to tell you. You don't have to know what happened when walked up to Eliza, though. That was a little rough. But
yeah, we had the beer. Did you try it with me, Mike? When Brett sent me the beers, I can't remember if he tried the beer.
That wasn't the last one with you, me, Bill, and Mike? It was the one before that. If he had that, you know what, Pat? You know why you might not have with Mike? Because remember, didn't one of those cans not make it?
One of them,
one
of them
came
exploded. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Way to go, Postal Service.
Well, look at this one. Well, this one was special because it's got the Nature Boy too with it. So
yeah,
that was 10 years ago, 2015.
That's a twofer.
Yeah, that was like one of those. I'm like, okay, I better get this picture with both these guys because I don't know if it'll ever happen again. And it was the right decision. So, arguably, two of the biggest wrestlers of all time, right there.
What does Hogan's shirt say? I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Wow, that's
it's pretty pathetic.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm looking at it, trying to read them, like, and there's got a big cross right in the center of it too. It's a little eerie there.
Yeah, and I only think he like really got seriously as a born again Christian, I think last year. At least that's what all the news reports are saying.
Well, they did say that, right? Yeah, he was a born again.
Yeah, there's a video of him getting baptized.
Oh, that's right. I did see that. I was wondering what that was. Hogan gave Brett a noogie right after that picture was taken. Looks like you're right.
Oh, God.
Let's get Chris Benoit into the WWE Hall of Fame. Yeah.
Never see it, Jordan. You'll never see it. That's I don't know what, that's probably the worst thing to obviously. Well, you can't rank the worst things. That was just a tragedy.
Brett, you look like the guy who sold all the guns to the McManus brothers in the Boondock Saints in this photo with Hulk and Flair.
Jordan's on a roll. He's on a roll today.
That's it. Well, he's been drinking Hulkamania beer all day.
Yeah. All American or real American beer. That's right.
Really? He dabbled with Scientology before being born again. He also apparently wanted to buy Hooters.
That was talked about. Yeah, he wanted to take over that franchise. But he did have he bought that. Remember I was asking you a while back about that club that you'd ever been into across the street from Madison Square Garden? It was like an old strip club or old club of some sort. He bought it and he was making a new Hogan bar and grill. So God knows what's going to happen with that, but it's directly across the street from MSG. So.
No, I remember you saying that. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Stirring the pot.
Yeah, Jordan. Real American Bear is getting to Jordan.
I think so. And
well, you know all about the Benoit thing, though, right? I hope you do.
This was like last year, wasn't it?
This was just in September. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember you sent me the picture. This was when he was promoting the beer.
I need to find that Hollywood bandana. I freaking love that bandana. That NWO Hollywood Hogan bandana. It's good stuff. Yeah, he signed the case. I have the case over here beside me when, I sent you that picture. And if you bought a hat for $20, he signed the hat too. And I got that one hat in my hand, the Real American Beer hat there.
What I'm noticing is I've been, hung out with you several times, and I know how tall you are. Hogan doesn't seem that tall.
I think the height has gone down recently with all the different. So they were talking about that with all the issues he's had.
Yeah, I would have thought he was.
Yeah, you and I are the same height. We're like what 5? We're like 5'7", right? 5'7".
I'm 5'10".
You're that tall? Fuck no, really?
Yeah.
No, you and I are the same height.
I'm just slightly taller than you, and so I would be like between you and him right now. And I would have thought he was taller than that.
Yeah.
I mean, then again, you watch him in Rocky 3, because Stallone's fucking short, so of course he looks tall as hell.
Well, back then Hogan was over 300 pounds too. Oh. I think after the steroids, he was easily in the 200s when he went to WCW.
Mopar, where you been, man? Haven't seen you in a while. 392
Mopar. What's happening, man?
Oh, Miss Elizabeth, yeah.
That was another tread. There's a lot of wrestling's full of them.
Well, what's that show? Mike and I we watched a few of those episodes where they were doing like the documentaries on the wrestlers and showing
Dark
how
Side of Wrestling.
Yeah, and that shit was that was good. We should, Mike, if you slide it, we got to get back on that and finish those. Those were really. I mean, we watched the one on.
You got to watch the one about the ECW wrestler New Jack when he throws
that
guy off the scaffolding.
I forget what it was. I forget who the ones were that we watched, but we watched a few of them. It was really good.
There's there's the Dino Bravo one. Dino Bravo one's really good. Yeah, China. You've had a lot of them. The Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah, great show. We watched a few of them, and it's been a minute. We got to get back on that.
Are they gonna ever do like the the light side of wrestling or the
The
positive
happy side? Is there a positive
happy
side?
side? Somebody said that. I think it was Jim Cornette. He's like, can we ever get the happy side or the positive, the light side of wrestling?
People don't remember women trying to seduce / flirt with Mean Gene. Mean Gene Okerlund, really? In the WCW promos just to mess with him? Mean Gene. Yeah, I remember him.
Nancy Sullivan, JG Michael. Yeah, and woman would do that to him all the time. Rubbing his shoulders and yeah. Oh, God.
That's great. I never realized that. Well, who was the one that, who was the one woman wrestler that was wrestling and she did porn? I think she died.
Sunny?
No, that's not it. Help me out in the chat. Who's the one that she was a wrestler, and then I know she did a couple of porn movies, and I think she died. That's it. China.
Oh yeah, China.
She
China
died,
was someone.
right?
She died. That was somebody I met about a year before she died. She was at one of the Days of the Dead.
Yeah, because I remember that. Why did she turn to porn? Was she still wrestling at the same time? I really don't know what the timeline with that was.
The porn was done probably in early mid 2000s, and she died. She died only like 5 or 6 years ago.
All right, folks. I do have a special guest. This is my cousin Joe. There he is. Look at him. You smoking a cigar, you dirty bastard, you.
I love it. Look at this.
For the Hulkster.
For the Hulkster.
How you guys doing?
Hey,
Joe, this is my buddy Brett. Brett.
What's up, man? What's up, Brett? How you guys doing? All right. My pleasure. Salute. Salute.
Salute.
There we go. I gotta adjust this a little bit. What do you got there?
Yeah, sorry for the delay. What do we got? I got I had a DJ gig tonight, and it was good. It was a nice gig. And as soon as Pat said, "Hey, we're going to be doing the show tonight, a special tribute celebrating Hulkamania," I was like, "Yo, man, I'm down. I'm down." Because I've been listening, and Brett, as you know, I mean, what a big part of our life growing up, right?
Right, absolutely, Joe. Yeah,
Jordan. I think I saw Joe in the Boondock Saints too.
Great flick. The second one, waste of time though.
Yeah, good call.
But just growing up, and it was just going to the friend's house who got the pay-per-view for WrestleMania was huge.
Yep,
it was massive. It was an event, and you gotta pay your respects to those who provide some entertainment for your life, and on top of it, a nice message. Sure, the man was flawed, but who isn't? But yeah, hey, say your prayers, take your vitamins. You know, freaking, I love it. Loved it.
He was our hero of it, right? Like a lot of the kids nowadays, they have they got the John Cena or the Cody Rhodes. I don't know if I could have handled John Cena when I was a kid like that, but I respect him, I guess.
Where were you? I'm sorry, Pat. I don't need to step on.
No, my neighbor Mike. You haven't met? Did you meet Mike, Joe, when you came?
Mike, yeah, Mikey. How you doing? All right.
Next door. Did you meet Mike? I can't remember.
Yeah. He was the one that pissed himself when he got drunk, right?
No. Not that
okay. Sorry, Mike. No, that was my cousin Kathy.
Or me. He's got WrestleMania 3 on Betamax. Jesus Christ.
Where he slammed that dirty giant. Yep. Now, Brett, where were you on WrestleMania 6, where the Ultimate Warrior, the Unstoppable Force met the Unstoppable Force, a movable object was WrestleMania 3, where Ultimate Warrior and Hulk Hogan went at it.
1990, they were at the Sky Dome in Toronto. That's one of
the
very
good guys.
Yeah, that was a big deal because Hogan really hadn't lost since the Hulkamania had been created, right?
Right.
You can't count like the Andre thing.
No, yeah. Like Hulk was what? He was about to go do his movies, right? Suburban Commando, all that other stuff.
Right.
So he was taking some time off. But who were you going for? Were you going for Warrior? Or were you going for the Brawler, Hulkster?
I'm going to tell you this because at that time, and I was rooting for the Warrior. I think it was time for a change. And
all right, I'm out of here. Goodbye.
Yep, I know.
All right. Good meeting you, Brett. All right.
I'm going through a tunnel.
But as we learned, it didn't work out too well with the Ultimate Warrior. And then we saw some true colors with them. So,
and I love the Warrior too. How about that Royal Rumble leading up to it? When it's just the two of them.
That, my brother was still in the chat. That was one of our favorite pay-per-views growing up when they all got involved. Yeah.
With the tassels and the paints all chipping away on his face.
The crisscross when they ran the opposite ways on the ropes.
Oh, no, nobody goes down. Nobody goes down. Crisscross.
That's
Who was calling that? Jesse Ventura?
Jesse and Tony Schiavone. Yeah. One of the
rare
Tony
Schiavone. Good for you. Brett knows things. I love it.
Oh, well, remember, too, WrestleMania 6 with Hogan and the Warrior, that was one of Jesse Ventura's last commentating gigs. And when he says that before he left WWE there, one of the last things, if you remember what he says, I do believe Hulkamania will live forever. And, there's no love lost with Jesse and Hogan. So
Right. And then he became governor. And, he had that show. What was the show? I was a governor. I was a Navy SEAL.
Oh, that's right.
That's the show your wife probably watched, Pat, because it was a
conspiracy theory show.
Yeah, wasn't it a conspiracy theory show?
Yeah, we did. Well, you watched a few episodes of it. Yeah.
I was a pro wrestler.
He was good. He was good in The Running Man. I'll give him that.
Jesse, I think, was the greatest commentator. One of.
I'll just go down to the Baja with my electric bike. Who does? The one comedian was making fun of him, and he said, I go down to the Baja. My house, there's no concrete within 3 miles.
I'm off the grid.
I'm going to go to the Baja and go find some mangoes and cut up some mangoes.
Yeah.
I should send you that. Pat.
I know, Shao. What's up? The Dark Side of the Ring Doink the Clown episode is so heartbreaking. I didn't see that one yet. That I would remember.
That was a big deal. Joe, you might remember, like, Jesse Ventura wanted to unionize wrestling, and Pat, there's no union in wrestling.
That was his goodbye. The beginning of his goodbye was
unionized wrestling. Really?
Yeah, but Hogan. This was all behind Vince's back, McMahon's back, and Hogan was the big guy. So Hogan doesn't want to unionize wrestling. He's the one. In all fairness, I got where Hogan was coming from, but. A lot of things would be different if you did unionize it. It might have been good, but there's other things that wouldn't happen. They probably wouldn't get certain things that they get now. But just my opinion.
And then Vince eventually just told him, "You're fired.
You're fired."
Vince was great. What a character.
Oh God, that guy.
Kiss my ass.
Did you know that, Pat? When Vince McMahon was an evil, he was a villain character. He's a heel character on TV. He had something called the Kiss My Ass Club. He literally dropped his pants and had these guys kiss his ass.
Oh,
you just made the list.
I didn't see that. Fortunately, I didn't see that. I don't know if I need to see his ass.
You missed out. You missed out on guys and girls kissing his ass in the middle of the ring. Pat, the memories you missed.
Well, what was he just dragged into court for? For people kissing his ass?
The one girl, with the... Yeah, well, I forget her name.
Or whatever her name is. Yeah.
Like sexual harassment or something, probably?
It doesn't sound pretty.
And then some.
Yeah.
And pooping stuff and, oh, boy.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
Some weird texting going back and forth. There was some real weird shit. And
he looked at Elizabeth with lust in his eyes.
The Macho Man, JG Michael. Very nice.
Well, who did look at Elizabeth with lust in her eyes?
Oh, she was so hot.
Pat, you got to go. Joe, you'll probably Pat. You got to go look at Miss Elizabeth in WCW towards the end of the '90s. She got even hotter when she got older. Yeah,
she got the boobs.
Yeah, she looked
big fan.
She looked immaculate. It unfortunately probably looked like as good as she did when she had passed a year or two after that.
Well, thanks, Lex Luger.
Yes, Lex Luger now in a wheelchair, and he found Christianity. So.
Yes, going back to the Hulkster, that's something cool about him. Watching him get baptized about a year and a half ago or 2 years ago.
Yeah, I saw some of that today. I didn't realize that.
Fantastic. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he rededicated his life to Christ, which was, as a Christian, it's good for him. Good for him.
Hey. Yeah, he made some mistakes. There's no doubt about it. I'm sure he would say that. Yeah.
Oh boy, wait till I should have sold you this side of my car with the FU written all over it. Yeah, we all made mistakes. Oh boy.
Oh yeah, that the wacky girl.
Yeah. She was a whacker. Though I wish her well. Though I wish her
Thunder
well.
Lips for life. Hit that like button. Do it for Thunder Lips.
That's right.
Thunder Lips, baby. The ultimate meatball.
Come on, meatball.
We're gonna take it nice and easy. Yeah, nothing's gonna happen. Then all of a sudden, he just starts beating the hell out of him.
I was telling Pat Joe, like, if you go on YouTube, or unless you saw Stallone talk about him he was on TMZ Live for like 10 minutes. It's a nice interview with Stallone because it was very genuine. It wasn't like just a typical interview. He was like, you could tell it was, from the heart, and it was a different side of Stallone I hadn't really seen too often. So it's
how great is Stallone, for crying out loud? This guy, I mean, that Tulsa King. Have you watched it?
Love it. The comedic aspect of it is so good too. It's just
it's not over the top. It's just right about there.
It's at the right. It's at its peak where it could be with the comedy aspect of it.
Yeah, it's not. It's definitely not stop or my mom will shoot.
Oh come on! I love that.
Oh,
Pat, really?
I'm kidding.
Pat, I will take Oscar over that, and Oscar gets a lot of shit.
No, what's the other movie that he did?
I like Oscar
with Dolly Parton.
Rhinestone.
Rhinestone.
Stay out of my bedroom.
Yeah, he said.
Yeah,
but he did direct and have a cameo in Staying Alive, the sequel, right?
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah. He passes by.
Sequel.
When they're walking down the street, they pass each other.
Yeah, Stallone's great. The Hulkster, he's a good guy. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Roddy Piper he turned all religious towards the end too, Piper?
He might have. The Roddy
Hogan did. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Brett.
No, Brett. I was saying the Roddy Piper one was rough for us. That was that was when Lisa was doing chemo, Pat, so she was in real rough shape, and she loved Roddy Piper. She's not a big wrestling fan, but she liked Piper. Rod. Yeah,
I love watching Piper's Pit every week. I watch it every weekend.
Was the best.
And we got connections with John Carpenter with They Live. There's the wrestling connection there.
Who was it he cracked over the head with? Was that Snuka?
Snuka.
Jimmy Snuka flies.
Oh, I remember watching that.
Coconut, right?
Coconut.
He hit him over the head with a chair, right? I remember that.
But yeah, Hulkster did an interview about Piper, and he got a message 2 days after Piper died, right? And it was a voice text message sent to his phone. And it was Piper. I wish I had the capability of pulling up and playing it for you guys here. But it's Piper, and you hear his voice. And this was before, the AI manipulation, so people can make stuff, you know what I mean?
Right.
And it's Piper sending Hogan a message saying, hey, I love you, brother. I'm thinking of you. I'm walking with Jesus. I just want to say thank you, and I love you, brother. Yeah.
Isn't that wild?
That was 2 days after he died, yeah.
Wasn't that wild?
What did he die from? I forget.
I think he had a couple of different things going on. I don't know if it ever really came out, to my knowledge, but...
Did he have brain cancer?
He could have. Pat, Sean Clark repped him for a little bit. I always forget that. Sean's talked about that a few times.
Really? I didn't know he repped him.
Because, he doesn't really rep any wrestlers, so...
Well, that's probably because the They Live connection.
One of Hogan's closest buddies, Joe Brutus the Barber Beefcake, Ed Leslie, right?
I was just about to mention WrestleMania 3 with Roddy Piper, Adrian Adonis, the hair clipping match.
That's when Brutus Beefcake was debuted, right? The Barber.
And that's when
Brutus the Barber. I watched that one. Yep.
Oh, he was with Adrian Adonis as tag team partners. They split up because they had a thing.
Yeah,
Adrian he was becoming a big fat slob. I mean, the weight gain on that guy.
Time. Yeah.
So Vince is like, I got to separate these two. And so, Brutus comes running in and starts shaving the head of Adrian Adonis, creating Brutus the Barber Beefcake, which, like what you were just saying, Brett, is Hulk's best friend.
Yeah, it was his best friend. And remember, what was it? He had that real bad parasailing accident where his whole face got destroyed and they had to do all that surgery.
He had to wear that almost like Ultimate Warrior face mask.
They were talking about that interview. I forgot which podcast is talking about it, but so he came out, Brutus Beefcake, when he was he got clearance to wrestle again, and he was telling the audience, he was like, "Yeah, I was parasailing and my face got destroyed, and all the fans are screaming, "Good!" He's like, and I may not wrestle again, and all the fans are like, "Good."
Brutus. Yeah, no, this was Brutus.
Jordan saying, I forget who it was, but remember, he remembers a wrestler or wrestling personality doing an interview many years ago saying that his grandmother could do a better leg drop than Hogan.
Oh. Who would say that?
Well, Pat, goes back to what anybody's going to say that when he did it 300 times on an average a year for how many years? Landing on your tailbone?
And it was pandemonium every time he would do it.
Yeah, it's proof. Like later, current wrestling, a lot of people, it's all about the talent in the ring. It's like it wasn't all about talent. It's charisma. It was just the reaction you get from the crowd.
Your showmanship.
The show, yeah.
The show. Like The Rock. You know what I mean? The elbows, the people's elbow. Come on.
Yeah, he wasn't anything in the ring either. Right.
But there he goes. He stands over the guy, rips off the elbow, and does his thing, and the place went wild.
Wild, yeah. And that you bring him up, that was a big deal. We were talking about him and the Hogan and The Rock when Hogan came back to WWE. So big, right?
Man, the Legends match. Absolutely. The Rock won that one, correct?
Right, but they kind of changed a little bit of the direction on the fly because Hogan came in as the heel, but he was getting cheered because he had been in WWE in like 10 years. So they kind of flip-flopped it where the ending was a little bit more not as being excited about it since Hogan lost, they kind of changed it a bit. So,
and then a few years later, it gets released that Hogan tells his daughter not to date black guys.
It's like, especially when you're a celebrity, you got to, not that you should say that. That's ridiculous. When you're a celebrity, it's like, you got to know, especially in this day and age, just keep your mouth shut. Somebody's going to repeat everything you say.
Well, the guy, and here's what's not being reported on. And, and that's why I love doing, the Joe Show and everything here down in Tennessee is getting all the research and getting a lot of feedback from people and a lot of stuff. Mm-hmm. The guy that he was referring to, is a piece of shit. So I think where Hogan went wrong is instead of generalizing everything,
he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, that this guy is a piece of shit.
He shouldn't have directed anything towards a race of any kind.
Exactly. Yeah. It was a different way to do it. See, like I tell my daughter all the time, I said, my only thing is I tell you is just stay off the pole.
Excuse me?
Fiona.
All right, I gotta go. Okay. Thank you, guys.
Well, they'll know. I've said before. No,
this is my cousin you're talking about.
That kind of pole. I said before. I raised my daughter according to the Al Bundy credo. I'm supposed to clothe you, feed you, and keep you off the pole.
Okay, the stripper pole. Gotcha.
Yes,
gotcha.
Not that.
Okay.
Look at your dirty mind.
I thought you meant the other pole. Okay, I'm sorry.
That's his cousin. It's okay. She's slowly killing me anyway. So
no, it's all good. It's all good. When are you guys coming down here? I could take you to some wrestling matches down here. I'm in Tennessee, by the way, in case you guys didn't know.
You're in Tennessee? Yeah, I've been to Tennessee. What part of Tennessee? I've been going to Gatlinburg quite a lot over the last couple of years.
Gatlinburg. How beautiful is Gatlinburg?
Unbelievable.
I'm in middle central north Tennessee. A city on the rise called Clarksville, Tennessee. 250,000 people. Yeah. Okay. If Nashville would be Manhattan, I would consider Clarksville to be Queens. You know what I mean?
Nashville's really building up, and Nashville's probably going to get a baseball team here, so I'm kind of curious to see how that goes. So sooner or later.
Nashville Stars, perhaps. Stay tuned. Yep, it's quite the buzz around here. And
I know we were talking about getting there. We're taking the trip. We're actually taking the camper out tomorrow night, and we're going down South Jersey for a week. But I told her we'd have to get out there. We have to. We've been talking about it for how many years to get out by you.
South Jersey, good times.
Yeah, do our Wildwood trip, but this time we're taking the camper. We're glamping.
Your Coke dealer, is your Coke dealer still down there?
He's still going. He's still kicking.
Oh, okay. All right. Good.
Joe, how long you been in Tennessee? For a bit?
Let's say. Well, so I joined the Army, in 2008, and after everything, they sent me to a place called Fort Campbell, home of the 101st Airborne Division Air Assault, and let me tell you, what what an amazing unit I had the opportunity, honor to be in.
He's a veteran of Afghanistan right here.
Yeah, we went into Kandahar, Afghanistan. That was a hell of a battle. Operation Enduring Freedom 10-11, Operation Dragon Strike. Yeah, we lost 66 from our unit. That was a tough fight.
Oh, jeez.
That was a tough fight, including my boss, Sergeant Hunter. We'll get into that another day. Pat, don't get me all emotional again.
Sorry. Was it just 4 years? Did you just do 4? Did you re-enlist?
So I did a 5-year contract of active, 3 years off, and then I wanted to stay in, but it was time. It was time to be private citizen Joe Padula. But Fort Campbell is in Kentucky. Well, it's actually in Kentucky and Tennessee. So when I got out, I'm like, you know what? I don't want to pay those fucking property tax prices in Jersey. It's ridiculous out there. I don't know.
Moved out. That's why I'm in Pennsylvania. I just go to Jersey, make my money, and come home.
Joe, we're hurting here in Illinois too. So.
Oh, you're in Illinois, Brett? Oh, dude, come on down, y'all. Come on down.
Are the A's supposed to be moving? Are they moving to Nashville?
I thought the A's are going to Vegas, gentlemen.
Or the Rays or the Rockies?
Because they're building that stadium there.
There
hasn't been no official team as far as I know. I do know that a lot of people are saying the White Sox. They were trying to get the White Sox to go there here.
Oh, what did they do at Wrigley?
The White Sox?
No, what they're at Comiskey or whatever it is now.
It's changed so many times. U.S. Cellular, U.S. Trade, U.S.
That's right.
Guaranteed rate bullshit. I don't know. Well, they just beat the Cubs by like 10 runs today, so I'm not really.
Cubs are on a downward spiral. I didn't know we were going to go into sports, but I'm down with friggin' Major League Baseball.
We go that way.
We go that. That's the other. That's the other life here in this house in northern Illinois here.
just don't get on the pole. That's all.
Stay off the pole.
Stay off the pole.
The pole would be bad. Don't cross the pole.
What I understand is 2 expansion teams are coming to the MLB.
Oh, is that okay?
Right. That's what we're being told anyway down here. And so 2 teams that are in the running, or at least in the finals, is Nashville for a National League.
Absolutely.
And the Portland for the American League. But Portland is having some issues in their city, and I think they're about to lose that opportunity.
Yeah,
because Portland sucks.
I thought like Montreal wanted something again or something. I could be wrong. I thought there was a Canadian one again too. I don't know. There's a couple.
Could be. From what I understand, there's 5 teams. I love the Expos too. That '94 team got robbed by that friggin' strike. Remember that?
Same with the White Sox were great that year too. They were the American League team that was good. I have an old school Expos hat. I love that Expos logo. So badass.
It's the best. Canada had great logos. The Quebec Nordiques in hockey. What an awesome logo.
Yeah.
Who are they now? Is that the
George's losing because he's like, you guys are talking baseball and he's drinking Hulkamania beer. He's like, I'm losing it.
Okay. Well, back to wrestling. So
yes, you're right. That was my fault. Sorry,
George's drunk just like us. So don't worry about it.
Jordan was saying Chris Benoit should go in the Hall of Fame, so that's really caused a lot of issues.
Jordan was at my house Memorial Day weekend getting drunk with me. So
Jordan.
Jordan broke a wine glass in Pat's
when are you
room
heading this direction? When are you heading home?
To you guys, it looks like in August. So I'll probably stop on by and say hello to August.
Nice.
In my new pickup truck, y'all.
Where's the Mustang?
The Mustang's gone. Cadillac's gone. It's all pickup truck now. I'm in the South.
Man, so you take that drive. You like road trips then, huh?
No.
Oh, no. You're going to fly in?
No, I'll be driving. But I'll tell you what, man. Driving used to be a lot easier back in the day. You know what I mean? Especially at night. What's with everyone's headlights?
Bright as fuck.
What's happening with that?
I think they're all electric now, aren't they?
I don't know, but they're too friggin' bright.
Yeah.
And I sound like I'm complaining about it.
I don't know. I understand the daylight running lights. I really don't understand the daylight running lights. I'll never understand that.
It's a way to make your bulbs blow quicker, so you have to buy new bulbs. It's a load of horse shit.
Yeah, the Broncos LED lights, they're pretty bright. They're like natural bright. It's like
throwing a link in the chat to Joe's channel. If you guys, Joe does like a lot of, he does political stuff. He does like a lot of news.
Yeah, a lot of trending topics of the day we do. You know, the ideal goal is, you know, in the studios over there at Office Now Studios, shout out to them, they're fantastic. But yeah, just whatever's trending that day, boom, we bang into it. But recently, I've been loving doing reaction videos to police body camera footage. Oh my God. Oh,
really?
I love drunk people getting caught and shoplifters getting caught. It's I don't know
like
what
cops
it
on
is.
steroids. It's like cops on steroids.
Yes. Like I could go, like, oh, I'm watching it. I'm like, holy shit! I've been watching for 3 hours. I got to get the fucking bed. Of just body cam footage of people just lying, and you're just like, oh, you idiot. But it's fun.
Jordan says, I bet big money that Joe kept a Louisville Slugger in the trunk of his caddy.
I don't know nothing about that, but I don't know nothing about that. That's none of my business.
Yeah, the body cam stuff is the best. I love when people become all of a sudden they become lawyers when they're drunk and they know all the rights.
Like Pat, you just nailed it.
I love
they
that.
They have
I know
no
my
concept.
rights. This is like it's like shut up, you're drunk.
Like I want to start a bingo game. Maybe we do a show one day, all of us. Okay, we get bingo cards. Okay, and I know my rights is on that bingo card. Okay. Don't touch me. Okay. Don't touch me. All right. And I didn't do nothing. Okay. I didn't do nothing is a big one, especially when they're getting handcuffed. Let's see. What are some other ones? But I got to get my kids is another good excuse. But I got to get my kids.
Here's a good one. Davey says, I have anxiety.
No, I don't. Yes. Usually I have a bell that I ding, ding, ding. But yes, usually I have anxiety.
I can do.
Yes, there it is. Oh, that's brilliant. Another one is if they're on their phone during the traffic stop. Get the fuck off the phone.
Oh, Jordan.
I have glaucoma.
Jordan's going there. I can't breathe.
That is absolutely on the bingo card. Who said that, Jordan?
I can't.
Can you give him? Can you give him a bell? Can you?
I'll do one. Oh, I can. Where is it? Let me see if I can find it. I can do one even better.
I can't breathe is absolutely on that bingo card. All right, so we have to do this one night. We have to plan it.
Oh yeah, there's when newspaper, because obviously the newspaper industry is a dying thing here. WGN Radio, one of the shows, I think it was every Sunday night, the one host would do police blotter from around the country. Oh God, the police blotter, like the best police blotter, and all those, like all the good ones were in Florida. It's like Florida's like it's like so the good. Best for police blotter. Oh man.
When it comes to wrestling, what do you think was, I don't know, I want to say during the golden age of wrestling, the best
the 80s,
WrestleMania. Right? 80s, and I would lump in the early 90s into that. Right, 90, 91, 92, maybe 93. Yeah, right? Is that fair? What was the best WrestleMania of that time?
I'm going to give you mine because it's really kind of why I fell into wrestling. It's WrestleMania 4 because the Macho Man was probably my first favorite wrestler, and he wrestled 4 times and won the WWE title. The tournament. He wore a different outfit. Him and Elizabeth wore a different outfit every time. And it was a 2 VHS set, too. It was extra long.
What was it? Was it Coliseum video? Was it Coliseum?
Yeah. Was it? Yeah. And Joe, do you know the story behind Coliseum video?
I don't.
So they were really famous for pornography in WWF.
Stay off the pole. Stay off the pole.
WWF was just something on the side, and God, oh man. I just learned about that on a few different podcasts recently, and I was like, is that right? And you research it, you're like, holy shit, it was. Coliseum video was porn.
Come on. Well, hey, Vince, makes sense now.
Good old Vinny. Yeah, that's mine. How about yours? Do you have
Coliseum video? Didn't Coliseum video do like a bunch of horror movies too?
No, it was, as far as I only knew of wrestling and porn from what.
Okay, because I remember seeing like a logo like that on a bunch of like cheesy horror films in the 80s. Must have been something.
WrestleMania 4 was amazing. In Atlantic City, Trump Tower, right? Not Trump Tower. It was Caesar Palace.
Caesar Palace.
Trump was there.
Trump
Bob
Plaza in
Uecker.
Atlantic City, right?
That's what it was. Trump Plaza. Bob Uecker doing a great job, and Andre the Giant choking him.
Oh, his whole hands around the throat, right?
He put his hand on his arm. Hey, get your foot off my arm.
Yeah. Euchre was the best.
Just get outside.
Yes. Oh, what a great movie.
Bowl 11. Oh, you got to see Brett's freaking Major League collection. He's got a Vaughn jersey right above him.
On the other set. Maybe I could turn the camera here so Joe could see that.
Wild Thing? Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. It's a signed Charlie Sheen, and there's some pictures of Behringer and Burnson in there signed, and the poster, of course. Oh, and there's the titles. Got some titles over there, too.
Is it signed in Tiger Blood? That'd be great if it was signed in Tiger Blood. I'll pay you for that.
We did a watch along in Major League last year. We should do it again. I swear to God.
You may run like Mays, but you hit like shit. So many classic lines.
He's got
a bartender, Joe Boo, need a refill.
He's got a Joe Boo at his desk at work.
Oh yeah, my God.
Joe Boo's somewhere around here too. I should put him next to the rat monkey, Pat, right?
Yes.
I say, fuck you, Joe Boo. I do this myself. How about when Charlie Sheen, remember they're celebrating making the team and they're at the dinner, right? They're at the nice restaurant. And Charlie Sheen is wearing a cut-off T-shirt that has a tie on the T-shirt, in the T-shirt. And he goes, I feel like a banker.
The best is they're looking at the menu. He's like, they got any chili dogs on there? Forget it, I'll order. Fancy restaurant. He's looking for chili dogs.
I love what's her name. Who was the one?
Rene Russo.
Rene Russo. That's it.
Rene Russo.
Oofa.
Oofa.
God, it was.
That was early Wesley Snipes.
Yep. And Omar Epps. Nice try, but no.
Nah, Snipes got bit between the two movies.
Yeah. Let's see. But I mean, Tom Berenger, amazing job as Jake Taylor. Really, really good.
I like that one reliever. The Duke comes in. The Duke. This guy
Duke.
threw at his own kid at a father-son game. That's a great line.
So good.
You can't drink. Weren't you? He's like, nobody's watching anyway.
Nobody's watching. It doesn't matter.
Remember the airplane and all the bad weather, the thunder,
the
lightning.
Thunder. Yep.
And freaking Serrano was like, praying. Oh, now he ain't fooled.
Yeah. What was his name? The other pitcher.
Harris. Yeah.
Harris. Right. Yep.
Yeah. What's his? Chelsea Ross was the actor's name. Good actor.
Crisco. Sometimes even a little snot.
Crisco, Bardol, Vagisil.
Vagisil. Yep. One day you will too. Yeah.
I always liked the manager, Lou Brown. Oh God, that guy was great.
He's the one that brings it all together.
Like this, talked like this, like he smoked 10 packs of cigarettes a day.
I'll give you a call back, Charlie. Got a guy on the line about some white walls.
White walls. I got the Yankees on the other line. What's the greatest wrestling movie?
Right,
that's a tough one. Not many good wrestling movies out there.
There's not, but Joe, it bombed, but I loved Ready to Rumble. I really just thought it was a lot of fun.
It definitely bombed. Yeah, it was too much over the top, but I hear you. But it was entertaining.
Mickey Rourke with the wrestler's a big deal. That's pretty real with what that's all about.
Yes, you might have nailed the answer right there, Brett. The wrestler. Especially with Marissa Tomei with her Marissa Tomei Padula.
Anybody wants to see Marissa Tomei, you got to watch The Wrestler. Yep.
Oh, man. God, I love her.
I was watching that, and I was saying, hey, my biological clock is ticking. Unbelievable.
She just gets hotter as she gets older.
She's a wackadoo, though. That's the only problem with her.
Yep. No Holds Barred's pretty bad. No Holds Barred.
But same thing as Ready to Rumble. I loved entertaining No Holds Barred.
Oh God, yeah. I didn't remember until I was listening to Tag Team Demolition talk today on their show that's Axe at the beginning, the wrestler in the first match of the movie.
That's right.
Wow. I'm like, holy shit.
Mike used to go to the strip club where they film the rest. So which one, Mike?
That's a great question.
What strip club was that?
So
and
Mike hasn't met Joe, right?
What's up, Mikey? How you doing? Hey, Mike, you don't have to say used to. It's okay. You still go. All right. We're not going to judge.
Yeah, Mike and Joe get along great, right?
Mikey.
I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember if you were here and met Mike.
Yeah, I met Mike. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's the guy. He's the guy.
Wait, Tim used to live.
Yeah, absolutely. Next door.
The Yankee guy. The big Yankee.
Oh, Cheeks. Oh, I've been to Cheeks. Cheeks in Linden.
Cheeks.
Linden, New Jersey. Oh,
yeah, I remember going to Cheeks a few times back in the day. My wife's not watching this anyway. So,
what was the original name of Bada Bing from The Sopranos? Pop quiz.
Well, I just passed it today.
Damn it, Pat. See, you're going to take me to all those places next time I'm here, right?
I just passed it today when I was coming back from work.
Can we go to the deli?
No, it's not there anymore. Satriale's they tore it down.
Oh, they tore down Satriale's?
The actual building is gone. Yeah.
Oh, now we're getting local. I love it.
Oh my God.
Jersey was great. I loved growing up there. I used to go over Pat's house every Sunday to watch Sopranos when it was actually on HBO. Mike knows. And man, that
Except he spelled it wrong. He spelled it wrong. It's Satin Dolls, not Sistine Dolls.
Yeah, Satin Dolls. Very, Mikey, you got the friggin' bell, man. I love Mikey.
Oh, he's better. But Mike,
I think you're all fucked in the head.
Yeah, Sopranos might be. Well, I'll tell you what. It definitely changed television. It started series. Without Sopranos, which is a friggin' what it really is a 12-hour movie cut up into an hour episode. And that's what we got today with all these other great shows. Like Ozark was great. We mentioned Tulsa King. Whatever Taylor Sheridan makes is fantastic.
Yeah, that new show that's on Paramount Plus is at the Tom Hardy Mob show. Oh, Landman with Billy Bob's awesome. I was telling Pat all about Landman.
I liked
Ali Larder.
What was the one with fucking Little Steven Lilyhammer?
Oh, hey Tate.
When he hides out in was it Norway?
Lilyhammer, Norway, because he watched the '94 Winter Olympics.
Winter Olympics. So he's like, I want to go to Lilyhammer. He's like, that's what the Olympics were. That show was great.
Yeah, I'll go there. Oh, it was fantastic. But again, none of that would be possible without Sopranos because they paved the way. It's fantastic.
That's probably why a lot of people like this Mobland, and I think it's renewed for season 2. But Tom Hardy,
I heard it was great, Brett.
I hear it's good. I haven't seen it. I got to check it out.
What's your name in it?
Story on this. Wait, I need a story. Jordan says he's been to the strip club that Busty Hart owns. Busty Hart is the chick who famously smashes beer cans and watermelons with her giant tits.
Helen Mirren's in it. Yeah,
he got pulled on stage and had his clothes ripped off.
Wow, it sounds like the female Gallagher, but X-rated. Smashing watermelons with her tits. What? Y'all want to smash some fruit?
Oh, good old Gallagher. Pat, I think I told Pat this a while ago. I met Gallagher when I was a senior in high school at his show. I got brought up on stage. That son of a bitch tried to get me to eat a piece of Spam with Alpo and Pepto-Bismol mixed together, and I almost fucking gagged.
Yeah, of course you almost gagged. That is terrible, Brett. Why would you do that?
He took the piece of Spam, and I had like a hat on just like you had on, just top. I fucking hit it over my head, and then he's like, "Meet me after the show," and he gave me 2 signed shirts for doing that. So,
all right, you know what? That's a fair deal. It's a fair deal. I interviewed Gallagher. He was doing a show here, so he comes on the radio stuff.
He died, didn't he?
Yeah, he's
gone. And
his twin brother, right? That was the one trying to take his ass.
He was terrible. But that Gallagher, the real Gallagher, was a very brilliant man.
Yeah.
Smart dude.
Hey, whole career.
Watching those specials when I was a kid all the time.
Brilliant.
The people in the front row with the
plastic
clear
bag.
The tarp.
We had it. I sat, I think it was second row on the side. Yeah, we had it. Oh,
wow.
God.
That's great.
And you know what's funny? It's like he wasn't exactly like, he got a little dirty with his comedy at times.
Yeah, a lot of innuendos. You know what I mean?
Yes, under the table stuff that are straight out of context, maybe.
Still able to be aired on VH1, you know.
That's a good way to put it. I like that. Oh, good stuff.
And let me show another before I forget. I'm going to show Brett's. So Brett actually had pictures taken with Hulk, but he also has this stuff.
Look at that. Look at that. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, that's
like his stuff just doubled in value.
A mini promo poster, signed by Hogan.
Have you seen the meme of WrestleMania 6 where is it Hogan on his knees in front of Ultimate Warrior? It looks like he's blowing him.
Yep. Oh God.
Oh, I love that. That's the best meme ever with his face like
right there. The shot of it. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. Talk about overkill, right, Joe?
Oh boy. It explained why Jim Hellwig had stretch marks around his mouth, and now we get it.
Speaking of, that's the picture, Pat. Like I wish I could have Warrior sign that, but I got with Hogan, and those figures on the bottom, Pat, are signed by the Warrior and Hogan, which obviously those were the ones personally. So
how'd you get these? You go to the shows, and
I went to the shows when I was younger. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Funny. Pat knows this too. I got a 10 and 11-year-old, and my parents never took me to any of that stuff. Like to get an opportunity to meet these people. Now my kids get to do this stuff if they're really interested in doing it, which they are. And they're spoiled rotten now. But Hogan was great. Great with his fans, man. I give him a lot of credit. So
the only one I got a chance to actually meet was The Rock. So he came out with
Dwayne, huh? No kidding.
Yep, absolutely. He was doing a book signing. He came out of a book. If do you smell what The Rock is cooking? Great book. I read it cover to cover. Fantastic. Mm-hmm. And at the time, I was back into wrestling because I took a break from wrestling. After like 95, 96, 97.
It was really slow.
Yeah, I was like, whatever. I'm done. But then the Attitude Era comes in, right? And
Monday Night Wars. Yep.
I'm back. The Rock, Stone Cold, the corporation, we are the nation of domination. I'm in.
DX.
Okay. I got 2 words for you. I was like, what are they? And they go, suck it. I go, perfect.
You're like, yes, I love it.
Yes, I'm in. I sign me up. I'm in. So The Rock releases his book, okay? And I read it and I like it. It's good. So he's coming to Pat, what's the mall called in Rockland County?
Rockland County.
Huge mall.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But nonetheless, he's there. Yeah, I know. It's been too long. So he's there. So I call up my buddies and go, hey, yo, I want The Rock to sign my book. Like, you guys want to come? They go, yeah, we'll meet you there. They were fucking with me. So I show up. I'm alone. All right. This is Palisade Center. Thank you, Pat.
It was going to drive me crazy if I didn't look at it.
So there's this huge line. And it's so hot that day, too. This was in the summer. This was like 2000, 2001. And I'm in a cut-off shirt, and I'm wearing I'm such an idiot. I'm wearing the people's elbow, okay? All right.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I laugh at myself and cry.
Oh, trust me. Look at me. I'm dressed up like an idiot right now.
No, you look fantastic, Brett. You look fantastic.
Beautiful.
So I'm waiting in line by myself for it must have been an hour and a half, maybe 2, in between there. So finally, it's my turn. And this guy, what a champ. He's just signing away, talking to everyone, making it personable. That's the difference, of these people. Next. That's not him. Hey, how you doing? I'm Dwayne. What's your name? Blah, blah, blah. So finally, it's my turn. And he's signing the book, and he goes, hey, kid, I see you got the people's elbow on. And I was so fucking thirsty. All I was doing was staring at his water bottle. Okay. And he gave me the eyebrow, the people's eyebrow. And he goes,
oh, God, yeah.
Are you staring at The Rock's water? And I go, sir, yes, I'm actually quite thirsty.
He's talking to the third person.
Yeah, he went into character, you know what I mean? And he goes, well, you may have the people's water. And he gave me his used water bottle. And
oh my God, you got his used water bottle?
So I drank the backwash of the rock. Yeah.
Look at
That's
you.
my claim to fame. I might as well have kissed the guy.
So he was talking in third person,
You
like Jimmy.
tasted what
Jimmy
the rock
from
was
Seinfeld.
cooking.
Yeah. Oh. We tongued. We might as well tongued. We Frenched.
It's like Jimmy from Seinfeld. Jimmy thinks it's great.
Yeah. Jimmy likes Elaine.
Jimmy likes Elaine.
Jimmy thinks Elaine is cute.
That's great. Do you still have your book? Because that's probably pretty valuable.
Absolutely. Still signed.
Good.
I wish I still had the water bottle, though.
You're like, what are you going to do with the water bottle? Right?
I should have just kept it. This is the Rock's water, I swear. Sure, Joe. Sure.
Well,
right.
Pat and I saw that, our fandom for the Halloween movies, and like where the hedge where Michael Myers walks right behind. Like people were grabbing pieces of the leaves, like from the hedge. Like,
oh my God!
Even I didn't think of that. I should have. I didn't.
Oh, Pat, Pat, come on! They're not the same leaves.
Come on!
Grabbing the leaves.
I took a piece of the house from the Doyle house.
But that's like, okay.
Did you really?
The leaves.
Yeah,
I did too. Pat really went deep into the dumpster. I have pictures of him really getting deep in there.
Man, you guys are taking it too far. Okay.
Exactly, straight out of context.
There's a piece of. And there.
This is coming from the guy
from Pasadena.
That's it.
Actually, not Pasadena. West Hollywood, rather.
Yeah, that's off. Yeah, that's.
Well, they were redoing the house.
Boulevard. Yeah,
the outside of the house was being redone, so a lot of they
were gutting the exterior. Yeah,
they were cutting the exterior, so there was a dumpster outside. So I was like, shit, I should take a piece, and we all dumpster dove and took a bunch of pieces of that.
You should have seen hundreds of Halloween fans doing the same shit. Yeah,
you guys are just like Kramer with the Merv Griffith show.
Yeah, yeah.
I would love to have that here. Imagine that. Oh God, have the Merv.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elaine.
Guys, look at the camera. What camera?
What camera?
Oh, that's good stuff.
Is that not the greatest show of all time?
I really hate
Bill's not in the chat. Me and Bill want to do our top 10. We're supposed to do our top 10 episodes.
Yeah, you know what? Okay, that's another show then. Okay, I don't want to step on toes, but maybe we'll just tease it for another day.
Oh, Joe, you got to get on with Pat and Bill. That would be fun.
Was I not supposed to do that?
You and Bill?
If I had known I was
frowned
upon, I would never have done that.
You're talking.
Remember that when he sleeps with the cleaning lady in the office. And they got them on camera.
Yeah, of course.
He's like, you were sleeping with Lena. Was that wrong?
Was that wrong?
Was I not supposed to do that?
George is getting upset. Jerry.
You're killing independent George. You're killing me now.
The sea was angry that day, my friends.
I tell Kathy all the time. I tell your cousin all the time that she's killing independent Pat.
Well, no, independent Pat's already dead, bro. Sorry.
Already dead. Already gone. He gone.
Shadow of my former self.
So I used to go to Pat's band shows back in the day. And oh boy, do these people, boy, can they drink? Oh my God.
Still can.
I'm sure. Pat, I don't know how the hell I was able to drive home after hanging out with you people. I really don't.
I guess Joe's not a big drinker or doesn't drink at all.
Oh, he is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Just not. I prefer it when I don't have to drive.
Yeah.
But
exactly.
But man, it was like nothing. We just drive home. It's different today now. You know what I mean? It's different today.
Well,
back then cops cut brakes.
Like, well, yeah, they don't obviously as much now, but we have Uber now and Lyft. That makes a big deal.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
God bless. That's a lifesaver.
And they can't cut brakes, and I get it. And it's because something that I love watching is the body cam footage. You know what I mean?
Oh, hell yeah.
They can't cut brakes because, sorry, Your Honor, I know you're a judge, but, this fucking thing's rolling.
You're live at all times. That's right. Yeah.
That's what they should do. These body cam footage should be live. There should be live streaming.
That's right. There was. There was some dude who he was sure was a serial killer at Pat's gig when Cody and Jordan were here. Thought the dude that was shoot up at the bar or something. There's always that guy. There's always a guy. There's always a guy that he hangs out. He's in the corner like watching you like I cut off a head, and it's staring at you. And
Pat, I'm gonna wear that skin, Pat. I'm gonna wear that skin.
Seriously,
get the lotion. The lotion.
You girl, it's always
puts the lotion on the skin.
But Joe, are you able to hang out tonight?
I got to get going here in a little bit. I got tomorrow. I have it's an actual cigar event I got to MC, so I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah. A Perdomo event. You guys know Perdomo cigars?
I've heard of them. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic sticks. They're not paying me to say that. That's me on my own saying it.
No,
buy Perdomo.
We'll close this out real quick and we can chat for a little bit before you have to go. So we can just hang out and chat because I'll take it out to the garage. I can have a cigar too.
Yeah.
Why don't you have a cigar where you are?
In the house here with all my stuff. Your cousin come down and beat the hell out of me.
Yes, my wife would beat the shit out of me too.
Brett, Pat, it's time to become independent. Brett and Pat again.
Now,
light one up. Let's do it.
She's killed independent Pat.
No. Do it now. Light it up. I got your back.
None of my house.
Here, I'll call her right now.
Oh, she's asleep. You kidding me? It's 11:30.
Oh, she'll wake up for my call. She loves me. I love her.
Let's see if she actually answers. She might. Well, she'll answer for you. She won't answer for me.
Yeah, I'm not going to call her if she's sleeping. Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, nope, never mind.
I'll text her. Hey, Pat's smoking downstairs.
Could you imagine? She'd be like, yeah, he's in the garage.
Dude, Joe, this is awesome. We need you back on. This is good stuff.
Definitely. Yeah, he's got a show. I threw it in the chat, folks. Go check out the Joe Padula show.
Okay.
I'm
going to check it out for sure.
Well, why don't you guys come be on the show?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
come be on my show. We'll have fun. Absolutely.
I'm going to tell you, Pat's probably going to say, Brett, I've told you about this. Joe, you're kind of a shock to us. I had no idea of you until now. And Pat's going to say, no, I've told you about the cousin. Pat, I don't remember. Pat, I don't remember. I know Jordan in the chat's just as shocked too, because this is this is like finding a long lost relative.
Here's what I respect about you guys and your audience with their comments. Your guys' recollection of memories is on point. And that's something, it's important. It's so important to remember the good times so we can recreate them again. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's a beautiful thing. I love it.
Right.
Really
it's because there's so much negativity going around. You need to have some. We just go do this. You need to have as much positivity.
Yeah, we hang out, we drink, get in trouble, offend people.
Offend. Yep. That's okay. That's okay. Because we're I gotta tell you, we're back. Woke is dead. Woke is dead.
Fake news.
It's fake news. Yeah, the best is yet to come. It really is. And I appreciate what you guys do. I really do. Keep doing it.
Thank you, Joe. This has been great to meet you, man.
Yeah.
So more to come.
Let's hang out. We'll hang out for a little bit after this. Everybody, thanks for hanging out. And make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Go check out the Joe Padula show. I did throw the link in the chat. I'll have it in the description. And I
appreciate that, guys.
We'll definitely have Joe back on again because we got some good stuff. We should have had you on from when we did our best asses in horror movies and our best tits in
best
horror
asses. Oh, best tits in horror movies. Great ass. Oh, so good.
Are you Pat? Are you going to keep the stream open because I'm going to be a dad and check in upstairs?
Yeah, hang on. I'll close this out. We'll see. We'll chat real quick.
Brett, they're fine. Crack the window. They'll be okay. They'll be okay.
Well, and folks, like I said, there's no podcast Sunday because I am on vacation this week. I'm probably going to drop a couple of our top fives during the week because
he's doing coke in Jersey down the Jersey Shore.
Because I walked out of work like this today.
7 o'clock. It's over. Time to get shit-faced.
That was me.
In all seriousness, wasn't it like 1 or 2 o'clock though?
It was. It was more like 1 o'clock. All right, guys, hang out. Everybody, thanks for tuning in. And hey, we're gonna miss Hulk. Hulkamania is still alive. We're gonna miss Hogan now.
Hulkamania will live forever. Rest in peace, Hulkster.
Big time.
We'll see you again one day again, Hulk.
All right, you guys hang out. Everybody have a great weekend. Talk to you soon. Later.